I can say I've had a good bit of crack, you know. My name is Barry Sullivan. I'm from North County Sligo, and I'm a suckler and sheep farmer at home. I suppose I chose to come here because of the facilities, and I suppose I checked around the other colleges, and I seem to like Gurteen more, the farm, and I suppose the mixture of I suppose outside learning out in the yard and inside using the books, let's say. I'm in second year on the level 6 Drystock, advanced Drystock management course. I'm really enjoying the course. Yeah, it's a nice course, you know. It's well thought out, and I suppose it's been kind of difficult with the online learning and stuff, but even still, you know, all the lecturers have been very helpful in making it as easy as possible, I suppose. Well, level 5 is a lot more out in the yard, practicals and assessments out in the yard, I suppose. But it's level 6 now, will be more indoors inside in the college. You'll be going into more detail in what you did in level 5. Now, level 5, yeah, I enjoyed it, you know. It's great for whatever experience you have, whether you're from a farm or never been to a farm at all. There's lots to learn out, you know. Well, I learned a lot about, let's say, figures and breeding statistics and stuff that I wouldn't really thought of at home, you know. So there's a lot about, let's say, indexes and terminal replacement, and you know, that I really thought into a lot. And you know, there's lots of projects and assignments you have to do on them, and just gets you thinking of ways you can bring the information you're learning here at the college back home and implement it at home, you know, to your advantage. Yeah, one thing I really enjoyed learning about was, I suppose, the breeding statistics and going into breeding and feeding and stuff, you know, about the breakdown of animals and their diets and stuff, you know. It's very interesting just to know, like, what you should be feeding depending on what stage they're in, and get the best out of your animals, you know. Yeah, well, residential now, I've had I can say I've had a good bit of crack, you know. It's never a dull moment when you are here in residential, you know. You're with a couple of friends, the lads, you know, and it's enjoyable, you know. You're always fed, you're always watered, you're always everything. You've your room there, you've everything, you know. So, and everyone's very helpful. There's staff there, there's kitchen ladies, there's a night man. You're always well cared for and everything. Going forward, I'm not sure if I could pull a living out of a farm to support a family, let's say, but at the same time, you know, maybe going abroad and learning a few lessons and seeing what people do over in other countries and different systems and stuff, I might be able to learn a few things and make a decision on my future then, you know. Yeah, well, I'm doing the 16-week placement from the second year, so level 6, you do a 16-week placement. Great learning experiences, and there's so much going on between the dairy, the dry stock, sheep and sucklers included, as long as they're beef, and as well as the wide range of machinery here and all the work to do for themselves, you know. You get lots of great learning experiences here. From my experience, if I've ever had a problem, it's been very easy to go and talk to members of staff. They're very open, but at the same time, as well as being open, they're confidential. They're not going to go and share your problem with other people if you do have one. The doors are always open, the lights are on. If you need a chat, the principal lives on site, and he's great in being able to sort out problems. They have a chaplain here. The staff members are great. There's kitchen ladies, the night man, and they're all there for you, you know. I think the main thing I've learned is about documenting and keeping record about performance, animal performance and breeding performance, and you know, just keeping statistics on that maybe you can better yourself every year, and better putting your cows back in calf, and better the animal performance from to slaughter, you know, from birth to slaughter. Just on profit wise, it's important to make them small changes, I suppose. I'd recommend the course in a lot of different ways, you know. It's, as I said, it's great for different levels of experience, you know. It's a great course. There's great lecturers here. There's great facilities for learning. Great farm, a commercial farm. You know, it's not just a demonstration. It's a commercial farm. You're learning real life in a real life farm that has to run to make money. You know, you're seeing the real life aspect of how a farm works and everything. So as well as that, you know, inside as well, you're not just learning outside all the time, you know, you're going through it in detail inside, what you're seeing outside on the farm, and you're really, you know, you're really seeing the full rundown on how things should be done, you know.